Welcome back. So, replacement pickle time. I don't know what there was to do here in the boating school. I don't think anyone's going to ask me to come back here later. Actually, one thing I don't remember. Is there anything to the east of here? I think you just come to a dead end or something if you keep going to the right. But behind the boating school, there is indeed something to do. I didn't think there was anything to do with Puff right now, but just making sure. It's a very small boating school. But anyways, you do find all those speed platforms over here. And it's not too far away, I don't think. Look at you, using a third dimension. 4 more and you'll be ready to face the giant monkey man. Or the small monkey man, I don't remember which. Darn it. It actually takes a surprisingly long amount of time for that animation to end. Can you actually stand there without hitting your head? My god. Can you stand on that platform without hitting your head on the spikes? I didn't think you could, which is why I was hurrying so much. I always wonder what takes the long way around you, just to mess with you. Alright, back up we go. I can't imagine that would really be a good idea in a test driving course to have this big brick thing you drive on here, because wouldn't that basically mean that you're driving on a thin elevated platform? A thin elevated road? With the possibility of falling off the side? I would think the idea of a driving course would be to be safer than usual roads. Of course, we've seen what roads are like here in this game too. Here we go. I appreciate this game takes this long to tell you that you can't progress further and do anything meaningful in this area. Okay. Until you have another ability. Not even an animation for these platforms reappearing. Okay. It's just kind of jumps. I guess noticed the same appearance act the same. Okay, I believe the last pearl is in rock bottom. Unfortunately, I actually have to go back now. I can't just say I'm done. Darn it! Oh. And just die, because I have a checkpoint set at that pearl now. Oh, come on. I almost got that there. Overcompensated in the air a little bit. Okay. One more time. There we go. Getting teleported back to safe land, so to speak, actually made that a lot harder after I first picked up the pearl. Now, back to where we should be. Funnily enough, I'm not noticing anything particularly weird about the skyboxes in this game. Or, like, noticing that they're there at all. You would think that would be a pretty big difference to me since when I first played this game on the PSP, there was no skybox. But I just don't notice. I stopped noticing basically immediately that the skybox wasn't there in the PSP version, and in this version I don't even notice that it's there. Anyways, I might as well go at rock bottom. I don't remember if there's a reason to go to the beginning of this area or not. Nor do I remember which half, or third, the pearl is in, unfortunately. It's just in one of these areas. In the further back portion like this. I want to say it was in the deeper part. I really do. I think it was actually based on the other side of this here. Which of course we can't go up, I don't think, because I believe there's a wall here. Yeah. And we're not enough of a superhero to either jump over the wall or actually use our superpowers to knock it down. We are contextual superheroes. And we use our powers for fetch quests. What was it you had to do here? That was what you had to do, wasn't it? Was it? Yeah, it is. Ugh. I appreciate that they put the power pad all the way over here, too. So you have to run back down here. Yeah, I pressed that button. There you go. I swear the power cancel button does not work most of the time the first time. Usually I have to press it at least twice. Alright, up we go. I believe where we want to go is somewhere up here. That kind of worked out, I guess. This game doesn't let you look up, which is nice. You don't have an animation for it, but the camera at least moves. Oh, these platforms aren't in sync if I remember right. There we go. Because I think it's an upper area like this one. Yep, and there's just a speed pad here. Go away. Move. Yep. I got those pearls. Of course, it's going to take time to get back to crabs. Actually, we'll hold off on turning that in because we're going to have to go back to Mr. Krabs later anyways. I'm curious how long it took me to get to this point in the PSP version. I'm really curious how much faster I'm getting through this game this time. It doesn't feel as long, but that might be partly because I know what I'm doing. And things feel shorter the second time, even if you're taking the same amount of time. Alright. I don't think that Usher's in the front of this area or anything like that. I could be wrong. But I don't think so, and I don't feel like going all the way up over to the entrance of Rock Bottom to find out. He isn't actually that far, is he? Don't you have to do some annoying box puzzle to get there? I think you do. Alright, where did we have to go for crabs? We had to do pickle things, so... It means going to Larry and going to... Also Scoot. Who again is right next to crabs, so... There are 3 things to take care of actually in that one area. That's why I had to keep going deep into downtown, because there are 3 things to do there right now. And I'd probably turn them in all separately. Like I can see a running list of every single thing you've done in this game. Freezing chamber, however that works. Oh, and Sandy. Ugh. Let's do that, I guess. At the very least, the bus stop is actually not too far away from where Sandy is here, I think. Well, I just wonder how Sandy gets home every day. Sometimes, though, in platformers like this where you need to get special powers to get places that everyone else apparently just goes to without any special comment. Look how much longer that power lasts than speed. And imagine how short a time that speed must last in universe. When time is not accelerated. But sometimes I start to wonder how the world really works. When supposedly your character needs all these crazy powers to get from one place to the other, and everyone else just gets from one place to the other as a part of their daily life without any comment whatsoever. Oh, come on. Because apparently because that seems to imply that your character needs superpowers to accomplish things that other people are capable of doing in their daily lives. At which point it seems like your character is much the opposite of being superpowered. Because in fact they have serious mobility issues compared to everyone else. Why? Why do you do this? Go up there. I don't remember if I need this one. Doesn't really hurt to have it, I guess. Alright. I thought Sandy was here to turn Wormy in. Is she not? I could have been wrong. I thought this is where you turned in Wormy. What's happening here? There's something under my cursor. I'm not sure what's happening there, actually. Kinda looks like a worm, too. I'm going to bring it back to Sandy. Well, Sandy's not here, apparently. I think this would be the place to bring Wormy, since it's where Wormy was in the show. I'm also very confused, actually, about this bird bath. With no birds. Now that I think about it. Well, never mind that. Whoops. Ugh. Now we have to get back. Actually, the one time that I actually get to use this ability. Ah! He jumps into it. Very nice. Good jump! I could not jump or double jump, apparently. What happened there? I put so much effort into dodging those poles. Oh, that was interesting. I kind of rubbed up against his back without taking damage. Apparently without having defeated him yet. Alright, let's not trying to do that. Not trying to grab the thing. Okay, elsewhere now. Wherever that ends up being. There's the beach, so let's see if Sandy's there. I actually don't know where else she can be right now. Oh, like that. okay, Patrick just happens to be there and there's no importance to that. Alright, I'll see you next time when we go deliver some pickles. Return replacement pickle, or whatever it was. Deliver replacement pickle? Something like that. I'll have to reread the instructions. Bye everyone.